Welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be about boosting your self-confidence. So let's jump right into it. There's an author that I quite like. He's called Maxwell Maltz. He's a renowned guide to improving your self-image. And he once said that low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. Now, many of us today struggle with low self-esteem and lack self-confidence. And to be honest, I've struggled with this myself, and it was one of the biggest things that held me back from pursuing my dreams for a long, long time. And nobody is born with strong self-confidence. If any of your friends or colleagues seem like they're full of confidence, it's probably because they've worked on developing it for years. And good for them. For those of you who don't know where to start, in this video, we'll be talking about 5 ways you can start to boost your self-confidence today. So the first one is look after yourself. And I know it sounds simple, but something like a simple shower or a new haircut can make a massive difference in the way that you view yourself and positively influence your self-image. Putting on a fitted suit or a cool pair of shoes can also make you feel good and give you that small nudge towards tackling the world. Number 2 is question your inner critic. Mark Twain once said that a man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Some of the harshest comments that we receive don't actually come from others, but they come from us, within us. And that voice in our head is known as the inner critic. When we struggle with low self-confidence, there's a chance that our inner critic has become overactive and inaccurate. So how do you fight back? For example, if you think that you're a failure, ask yourself, what evidence is there to support that I'm a failure? And what you have to do is find opportunities to congratulate, compliment, and even reward yourself, even for the small successes. It's all about taking small steps in the right direction. Once you've questioned your inner critic, the next step and the third point that I want to make is to turn those negative thoughts into positive ones. And while this process can take some time, you can start by initially, faking it. If you look at other people, on the street or in your life that you think are confident and you start mimicking their behavior, and that could be anything. It could be smiling a lot, it could be complimenting others, sharing stories about themselves. By doing what confident people do, you'll naturally incorporate this into your own personality too. The fourth point is, don't let people and external situations rule over how you think or how you feel or what you do. Saying no does exactly that. And the word no is quite a powerful word because it empowers you to prioritize things that are most important to you. What you find is that actually you'll start to have much more confidence in yourself when you can learn not to be a yes man all the time and start saying no. So the last and final point that I want to cover with you guys is something called the 100 Days of Rejection Challenge. And this is challenging yourself to overcome something that you are hesitant to do or something that you're afraid of. And I think it's a great way of building confidence. Now, I must admit, when I first did this, the rejection challenge seemed very, very daunting because you're putting yourself in front of rejection all the time. But this is one of the best ways to actually get used to rejection and overcome your fear of being rejected or failing. And what you find is that you'll start to welcome this. You can do this in anything, you can do this in sales, you can do this when you're asking a girl out, or anything else that you want to do. But the point that I want to make is that embrace the rejection until it becomes sort of second nature to you. And in reality, it's more about building a thick skin and becoming less susceptible to rejection and negative things and negative thoughts that happen around us. Now, if you do all these things, people will definitely start to see a positive change. And also you'll start to see a positive change. And they're going to start complimenting you more. The next step will be to accept compliments gracefully. Many people with low self-esteem find it hard to take compliments. And they assume that the person complimenting them is either mistaken or they're lying. And this is something that goes back to the point that I made previously about internal. You have to be comfortable with yourself. So take these compliments to heart and respond positively. Saying thank you and smiling works pretty well. Let the person giving you the compliment know that you really appreciate it, and work to reach the point where you're truly able to accept that compliment. You can add the compliment to your list of positive attributes about yourself and use it to sort of bolster your self-confidence moving forward too. Improving your self-image and boosting your confidence, it takes time, like everything else. And there's no shortcut, there's no sort of quick scheme to boost your self-confidence, but it won't change unless you make an effort to change it. So start with these 5 quick tips today, and you'll be surprised at how much you can change by making small tweaks in your mindset and behavior. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. I hope it enables you to boost your self-confidence. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear them in the comment section below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.